with Tom Goldsmith. He is co-owner here at Plum Creek Archery here in Dyersville, Iowa. And this is quite the thing you've got going on here. Yeah, you're an archery store. You are a full-on bow archery retailer, but also you have a lot of indoor archery range. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on here.
Yeah, so you're right. We're a professional archery shop, so we do a lot of bow sales, arrow producing, and things like that. But we wanted to have different facets in our business, and one of them is an archery range. So we have a downstairs main range, we call it.
That's what
we're in right now. We can get 30 yards down here. Typical is 20. And then upstairs we can get 35 yards. So we're actually one of the longest indoor ranges in our area. So a lot of bow hunters like to come and do that.
Yeah, I mean a lot of archery ranges. Yeah, like indoor places. You can go. You can buy your bow. You can test it and see how it feels. But you're talking about maybe having half an hour tops in a 20-yard range. And that's about it. Does it feel comfortable? Yeah, my draw feels good, and that's about it. But here you're bringing people in and you're doing leagues? Is that what you're doing?
We are. Yep. In the wintertime we do run a league. It's a spot league, but we like to do both the 3-spot and the 5-spot, so it gives them both games. So it's great practice for whatever kind of archery you want to do.
Yeah, being able, a lot of guys, bow hunting is traditional for, deer here in Iowa, but a lot of guys, they can get real rusty over those long winter months, and having a place to come in and really work on your skills and keep everything a little bit sharper than it would be if you were just sitting on the couch.
Yeah, we like to say that you find things in your equipment and yourself when you're doing leagues, so yeah.
So, we're down here. It's a big, wide open space, and then upstairs it's a little bit different too.
Yeah, so we have basically 8 lanes down here and 8 lanes upstairs. But also upstairs we have a lounge area where we do birthday parties and corporate events. We just happened to do a corporate event last night where they were utilizing that space, and the Bow Sims room where we also do the PCA Escape.
So both, I've seen golf simulators, but I haven't heard a lot about archery simulators.
Yeah, this one, it's very similar to that, where you can keep working on your skills and stuff. You're actually using your own equipment, and unless you're just having fun, you can use ours. But
no, that's awesome. Yeah, being able to, get together with folks and have a good time, and maybe this is a little bit different experience as well. Sure. So I heard you say PCA Escape. What's that? What's going on there? Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about PCA Escape yet, but if you're familiar with an escape room, basically where you're solving puzzles and stuff to get out of the room, well, we created one where you actually have to shoot archery challenges to escape Dr. Bullseye. He has you captive, and so there's 10 different challenges. You work as a team. You get 24 arrows per challenge, and then each one's different. It might be 80 points that you need to score. It might be hit any swinging bottle 6 times, things like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, people love going out. I've seen some simulator stuff with axe throwing, but also Topgolf has a lot of interesting simulator work. Yeah. So this is a natural extension. Let's do some stuff with archery.
Yeah, so one of the reasons why we did it too was to introduce more people to archery in a fun way. The equipment that we use, almost anybody can shoot, and we give them a short little lesson, make sure they're shooting safely and comfortably, and before we get started, and so they have a lot of fun with it.
Well, I would like to shoot safely and comfortably. Can we go upstairs and check it out?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go do it.
Okay.
So we made our way upstairs, and I guess you think it's probably a good idea for me to get a little bit more comfortable before we hit the bow sim. So this is your 35-yard range, and let's walk. Show me what you got going for me.
Yeah, so there's a little better lighting out here and stuff to show you what's going on. This is the typical universal compound bow that we use for training and things like that. Obviously, if you're going to be hunting, it's going to be a little higher end type bow and stuff.
Right.
But I'm going to do some recreational shooting here today. So I'll just talk through some of the steps of shooting. First thing is your stance. You basically want to be 90 degrees to your target. So right-handed, I assume?
Yep.
So you're going to be facing that wall, basically. Then when you load the arrow, if you roll your hand over like this, pull it out, and put the odd color up. You're gonna knock it onto the string right inside the D-loop there, okay? Then we're gonna hook this release aid, we call it, onto the D-loop, okay? And then set your bow hand. This is probably one of the most important parts because a lot of new shooters, they want to wrap their fingers around like this. Well, it rolls your elbow in, so see where the string ends up at?
Yeah.
Plus you can torque the bow too, so.
Right.
So it's kind of like make a stop sign, relax your fingers, so you can kind of see how that'll fit right there.
Okay.
Touch these two fingers up front. So now you see the room,
Right.
so that hurts. This is a lot more fun.
Okay.
Okay? So again, you got this hooked on, set your bow hand, then you're gonna raise the bow up to your target. You're gonna draw this all the way to your nose, okay? Draw it up to your nose, and you're gonna be looking through this peep sight. Kind of looks like a fuzzy circle. You line that fuzzy circle up with this sight housing, and then put your pin on your target. Okay? And then when you release the trigger, you wanna make sure you keep pushing forward and pulling it apart. So you line it up, and then release like this.
Okay.
Okay, sound pretty simple.
Sounds pretty simple.
So I will give you the release aid and we'll get going.
Yeah, it's been a few years, maybe high school archery for PE. I think that's probably been the last time I've really shot a bow, but okay.
Well, you're pretty young yet, but equipment has evolved a lot.
Just a little bit. All right, put that right there.
Yep,
and
you want to make sure that's down the rest properly.
All the way down there, clipping on my release aid.
Yep,
okay.
and then finger off the trigger when you draw. Good. And then line center, center pin, we like to say. Boom.
All right.
But I think you can get closer, so try another one.
Okay.
Watch it all the way there. There you go, just relax those fingers a little bit. Center, center pin.
Yeah, just a little bit off there, but yeah, Tom, this has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate you taking the time, having the lesson, and I'm ready to go have a little more fun on the simulator here.
Let's go do it. I think you're ready.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks for having us in.
Yeah, you're welcome.